Okay, welcome to the University of Guelph Department of Molecular and Cellular Biology's series of instructional videos. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to correctly use a micropipette. So micropipettes are used to accurately dispense very small volumes of liquid. They come in a number of different volume ranges, which are typically indicated on the side or the top of the pipette. So here I have a P20. This is capable of pipetting anything from 2 to 20 microliters. Here I have a couple of P200s, which are capable of pipetting anything from 20 to 200 microliters. And finally, I have a couple P1000s capable of pipetting anything from 100 to 1000 microliters. So you can adjust the pipette volume by simply turning the volume dial at the top of the pipette. When you do this, you need to pay extra attention to the volume display window on the side. So here I have a P20, and you can see that the whole digits and the decimal place are clearly indicated and separated by a decimal point. This particular pipette has the second decimal place indicated by these markings on the far right of the display window. On the other hand, we have a P200 here, which has the whole numbers and first decimal place separated simply by a line. Here's another P200, which in fact doesn't have numbers to indicate the first decimal place, but instead uses these markings along the bottom. Finally, we have a P1000, which actually goes up by increments of 5 microliters, and you use the markings along the bottom to select single microliter increments. So as you can see, the different brands and different volumes can differ a little bit in terms of how they display the volume, so make sure you pay extra attention to this before you begin using your pipette. Make sure that you never, under any circumstances, adjust the volume or try to pipette a volume outside of the pipette's range, as this could break the pipette. We need to make sure we have the appropriate tip in place. So here I have a number of different tip sizes. These white ones are for small volume pipettes, P10s and below. These yellow ones are for P20s and P200s. And these blue ones are for P1000s. Note that these colors are universal, so it doesn't matter what pipette brand or tip brand you're using, you can always follow these color guidelines. So in order to put the pipette tip on, you simply pick up your pipette and firmly place it in the tip and bring it out. Now, in some cases, your lab may use bulk tips. In that case, you just simply pick up the tip like this and put it firmly on like that. So again, you can never, ever pipette without a pipette tip on. This will most certainly damage the pipette. It wouldn't work very well, and you would also contaminate the solution that you're pipetting. Okay, so in order to pipette, first you need to know that pipettes typically have 2 piston stops. So the first stop is used to pick up or aspirate the liquid, and the second stop is used to dispense the liquid. So I'm going to push the piston down to the first stop, hold it in place, place the tip in my liquid, and then slowly draw the piston up. And I'm making sure that I'm not picking up any air bubbles as I do this. And then in order to dispense, I'm going to slowly press down on the piston to the first and then second stop to get all of the liquid out. Finally, I'm going to eject the tip by pressing on the eject button at the back of the pipette, like so. And make sure that you're always ejecting the tip in the proper disposal bin. Okay, that's about it. Thanks so much for watching.